Hi everyone! So we are getting ready to make suman. I went out shopping today in my favorite store. So this is what I have found. I found glutinous rice and banana leaves and also some sweet jackfruit. And my husband bought some organic coconut milk for me. And this will be my first attempt. I'm going to make or some kind of dessert that is cooked, steam up using banana leaves. And our pumpkin is in the oven so we can shell them easier. So the first thing we have to do is to scrape the flesh of the pumpkin away from its shell here, from the skin. And so wonderful to have the right tools. It's so amazing. It makes my work very easy and very efficient. Look how I have no easily able to scrape the flesh out of the skin here. Beautiful. And then after that, we're going to crush this one to make it more. I'm leaning on to more or a wrap stuff. I don't want to really make it really puree, but I do want to have the texture. This it. Okay. After weaving them, because I'm not gonna puree this, just like I want to maintain the texture of the pumpkin, and without, because it has so much water on it, right? So what I do is I'm just basically removing the excess water from the drainage here, and then once it's been removed, we're going to measure them. Because the pumpkin is so watery, I'm going to skip adding coconut cream. Instead, I will add 2 tablespoons of butter. So this is a rich juice of the pumpkin. Do not throw this away. You can drink this one, or you can make a syrup out of it. But this is a very good. Just add it with your hot tea, or add it or make pumpkin soup with it, and it's very good. And you can also make syrup in your future making as well. Okay. So we're going to puree half of our pumpkin, because we want to use this pumpkin so that they can bind. And also I use about 3 of jackfruit. I'm also going to also puree only half, because I like to chew them when some kind of texture, but we want something pureed so that they have something to hold on to. I'm gonna use our machines that we bought recently. I got lucky with this deal here. Yeah, we're gonna add just a little bit of salt. Salt bring out the best of the veggies. And also we're gonna add a little bit of the condensed milk. I'm hoping I can only use half of this condensed milk. Condensed milk is just to basically to use them as our bind. And this is the butter. I like butter instead of coconut milk, because the squash is already watery. So I'm skipping up the coconut milk, but I'm using butter instead so that I can have that creamy taste that I want to achieve. I'm gonna add that 1 cup of glutinous rice, so I will have a chance for it to mix on it. And see how it goes. Okay. And I'm gonna put this one in my cup so that we can now control the thickness that we want. It needs to be actually dry. We don't want it too wet. So now we will slowly mix our glutinous rice until it gets sticky. Okay, now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. I like it something with textured on it. As you can also decide to just kind of puree most of it if you wanted to, but for me I like some texture, so I saved some that I did not puree. So I'm gonna mix it well so that until they are well blended. Okay, and this is still a little bit it's not together yet, so I may add another 1 cup more of glutinous rice. At this stage, you just want to add a small amount of your binder. You can use glutinous rice, you can use cassava powder, you can also use tapioca to bind them. So I'm also gonna taste if it's sweet enough. If not, then I have my sugar to add it up. Yeah, I like it a bit more sugary. Just adding about a tablespoon or more of sugar. Just being slowly here. I'm not I don't want to add any more of the condensed because the condensed has liquid on it. My goal now is to bind it so that we can wrap this one on the banana leaves. So guys, this is the thickness that I think is good enough for it. So now it can handle it easier. I wish it's thicker, but we have pumpkin, so it's okay. So that's good enough. That's good. So we managed to avoid so much liquid that comes possible that came out with the pumpkin. So now we're gonna get ready for our for the wrapper with the banana leaves. So this is this. She likes to cook something. So this one we can make 4 suman on this, and we can just cut it. Okay, we don't want to cut to the lowest, so I'm just gonna trim this one so that we can cut them according to the sizes. So now here we can make 3 wrappers out of this. Okay. There, that's good. Exciting. So now we got 3 wrappers. Let's do more. I think this size is ideal because we can go to 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go about 4 rounds. So that's good and ideal. So I bought this one frozen. So I think I don't need to, if it's a fresh banana leaves, you need to kind of run it on a fire, on a stove, so that it will shrink down a bit. But I think I can work on it without running it on the stove. Just gonna play around with it. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's pliable enough to work with, so I think I can do that. So we managed to cut 20 wrapper of our suman. So now I'm gathering the strings because we can use this string to tie them up because we don't have very much leaves. In Philippines, you can be so generous, but here, everything I try to make something useful, even the broken ones. So these are some broken ones. Originally, you will not be able to use this, but I'm saving it just in case if I have excess one. And I'm just, these are something that I need about, we have 20, so I need about more or less 40 strings to wrap them up. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I need about 20 more of this. So this is exciting. This is my first suman wrap to do ever in my life. So using ice cream scoop, and also we're gonna use this one to line it up. A little bit sticky. My mom used to do it this way. Yeah, okay. Just have to scatter it a bit. Okay, now, yeah, perfect. More or less about 6 to 7 inches. So that's good. That's good amount. You need to be generous though. I think that's good enough. Good amount. I need to have a paper towel on my hands. Now let's start with our first wrap. And we're gonna tight it. Well, my mom used to do it this way. Oops, there's something there. Make it tighter. And then this is the meat. Okay, we meet there. Now let's do it. There you go. That's our first wrap. It's exciting. All right. There, that's our first wrap. So more to go. I managed to make about 20 wraps. So hopefully we can make, I have enough for 20 wraps. There, that's our first suman. So this is my second wrap, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. I'm gonna try to make almost same length as the other one. We are in the last scoop of our pumpkin suman. Last one. And I believe I make about more or less how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh my goodness, I only managed to make about, generous size is 13. So generous like 13 amount. So I still have some wrapper. I still have banana leaves wrapper. So we're gonna have to make more. Okay. And the next one will be cassava. So this one is, I use glutinous rice. And this is what you go, guys. Actually, you have to cover it a little bit more, and then you just press it out this way so you can have a really bulky wrap up. You can really get bulky wrap of the stuff, and you can feel that once they are a little bit tight, you can feel them when they are tight. Okay, and then just hold to the end, and you press it slightly. So you can have to maintain the bulkiness, and you just press it that you can get the bulkiness. You can see how popping it is, right there. It's getting better. Practice, practice. Just need lots of practice there. Then you turn this around and you pull it, pull that there. Okay, now I'm gonna match this with the right length, and that's what we're gonna wrap it up. The same amount of length. I think this one is my right length. That is a little bit longer. Okay, this two. I'm gonna match this one with this two, and we're gonna wrap this one up. Stop banana leaves. I'm enjoying this. I'm back to Philippines today. There. This is my first suman. So now after this we're gonna steam some water, boil some water, and we're gonna cook this one on steam for about 30 to 40 minutes in a moderate heat. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's my suman. Exciting. Okay, we're now gonna put them in our basket that is hollow so that we can cook them. I think just gonna get that there, position it that way, right there. Okay, so there you go, guys. Let's ready. So I've been boiling water, and I don't have a proper steamer, but what I'm gonna do, we need to raise the basket because we don't want the basket to sit on the water. Okay, let's put this back in. Hopefully this time it's better. All right, that's better. Okay, come on, we need to seal you. Okay, we're gonna have to check. Make sure it will seal. Okay guys, our timer has rung, so I'm just gonna turn this one off now. I'm just gonna leave this one to cool down a bit before I open it so that I can still maximize the cooking time. It's still hot in there, so it's still cooking, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so timer's off. This is basically our suman, so I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down and then we can check it. So this is my first suman, so we're gonna check it. Unfortunately, I did not wrap it very well because it feels soft. Maybe I hope the water did not went into it too far, but it feels quite soft. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm hoping it's cooked. Oh yeah. Oh, and tomorrow it will harden when it's cooler. Yeah. Yum. So let's cut this up and see how it goes. Yes, it is. It's a little soft than I expected. I would like it to see harder on it. But I use glutinous rice, so it will harden once it's get cooler. But it's this is it. It looks like with the squash, it's a bit softer, but it's all right. Right? It's okay, and it's better than pudding because I don't like pudding or something. So this is better. It will get hardened tomorrow. It looks nice actually. I like the color, so I'm excited to try it. It's my first homemade suman. Yeah, the glutinous rice actually make it it makes it very sticky. It's very sticky. There you go. I wonder if I maybe next time I can also add rice. That the rice will also have a chance to absorb the more liquid out from this squash, and that will probably a good idea. It's very good though. It's not very sweet. There you go. This is it. This is my first suman.